The Cali connections continue to pay dividends for Deshawn Jackson as he lands a four-star Oregon transfer wide receiver to Delaware State via California. But at what cost? Is this a dangerous play? Is this a smart play for Coach Jack in his first year? Let's talk about it after the bumper. Stay tuned. What is going on, everybody? What is going on, everybody? My name is Jeff Lightsy Jr. This is the Victory Formation Sports Show right here on Jeff Lightsy Jr. YouTube, Facebook, wherever you get your content. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button, like, share, subscribe, and notification bell because I upload all the time. Now, Deshawn Jackson has landed a four-star wide receiver in Ryan Pellum. Let me go ahead and show you the transfer portal report graphic of Ryan Pellum, and I can tell you how good of a player he is. This is via On3 Rivals. This is committed. Ryan Pellum is transferring from Oregon to Delaware State. Now, you're wondering, Ryan Pellum, Oregon, he's a West Coast guy. Yes, played in Milliken High School in Long Beach. Obviously, Deshawn Jackson is a Long Beach native. But why is he leaving Oregon? He's been in the transfer portal since January 6th. And why is he just now in mid-August when we're 2 weeks out from games? Training camps have already started. School starts relatively soon. Why is he just now transferring? Well, it's because he's got a little bit of a checkered past. Let me go ahead and read to you an article from Oregon SI, Oregon Sports Illustrated. And this is why the young man hadn't had a home, and Deshawn Jackson is really giving him a last chance U type of opportunity. It says troubled Oregon Ducks wide receiver transferred to Delaware State to join Deshawn Jackson. Former Oregon Ducks wide receiver Ryan Pellum has found his new team from the transfer portal. After just one season in Eugene, Pellum joins the Delaware State Hornets, who head into the season with new coach Deshawn Jackson. Goes on to say former Oregon Ducks found his per reports on Wednesday from On3. The former wide receiver Pellum has committed to Delaware State, where he will join head coach and former NFL Pro Bowler wide receiver Deshawn Jackson. Delaware State begins its season August 28th. So think about this. He committed on August 13th. They start their season August 28th. This is a quick turnaround. Pellum has just over 2 weeks to get acclimated. Now, why is Pellum just now choosing a school? It says under his legal name, Pellum was arrested in Oregon in January after a warrant issued for his arrest in his hometown of Long Beach. According to the court documents obtained by Kezi News 9, Pellum was accused of, quote, pistol whipping a person in California on Christmas Day that resulted in the victim being hospitalized. Says Pellum entered the transfer portal back on January 6th, just one season with Oregon following some concerning stuff off the field. And then we got into that. It says Pellum allegedly injured the victim's head before firing 2 shots in, quote, an unknown direction. As a result of firing his gun, a nationwide extraditable warrant was sent out of Long Beach for his arrest. According to the Long Beach Post, Pellum was released on $155,000 bail. He pled not guilty to the charges in March. Pellum pleaded no contest in June, resulting in the charges being dismissed. So he is cleared. He has been dismissed. However, Pellum will be on probation. So yes, he is on probation, but he must, he clearly is allowed to move around if he's going to be able to go from Long Beach all the way out to Dover, Delaware. It says the Long Beach Post also reported that Pellum's probation includes a forfeit of any firearms registered in his name, while also going through a 52-week anger management course and 100 hours of community service. It says Jackson spoke Tuesday at the press conference. So yes, so we know that this all stems from the fact that D-Jack is from Long Beach. Pellum, if I'm not mistaken, his father is a football coach at Milliken. Deshawn Jackson obviously is from Long Beach. He went to Long Beach Poly, but coached at Wilson last season with Coach Travis Clark, who was on his staff, and he has all those Long Beach connections. And it looks as if Deshawn Jackson sees the opportunity for a very, very talented. I mean, the young man's talented. He was at Oregon, right? Like, he's clearly talented. A talented young man, to be able to give him a last chance U type of opportunity, a second chance at the FCS level, at a place that has a lot of California natives on the coaching staff, on the team, because Deshawn Jackson was able to import them from Cali and get an extremely uber talented guy that I know he's selling on the fact, and whether some people like it or not, but this is what he's selling. Hey, Ryan, come play for me because I'm actually going to give you a chance, unlike these other Power 4 schools that you want to go play for again. Come play for me for a year, maybe 2, right? You're only be a redshirt freshman this upcoming season because you redshirted last year, I believe. Be a redshirt freshman. Come ball for me. Redshirt freshman year, maybe 2 years. Come give me a year or 2. Give me 2 years. Send you back to Power 5 with a clean slate. But right now, with no tape, nobody's gonna take a chance on you after allegedly, being charged with what you were charged with. Now, granted, it got dismissed, so I understand why D-Jack's taking the chance. But this is the type of chances that guys like Deshawn Jackson will be able to have that other people in the MEAC won't. Like this, he got the Deshawn Jackson discount by coming to Dover, Delaware, for more than likely no NIL or very little NIL, but an opportunity to play. 2 weeks out, though, it's going to be tough to see him in week 1. But I promise you, he's 5'11". He was a 4-star recruit. This guy had offers from everywhere up and down the West Coast, all across the country, from the West Coast to Ohio State to Alabama. This kid is talented. And Deshawn Jackson has him, that talented player who spent a year in the Oregon program at Delaware State in that offense. 5'11", 190 pounds, 180 pounds, I believe. So he's a speedster. And that's the way Deshawn Jackson wants to play. He wants to get out in open field and get guys down the field. So these are the type of players that maybe have gotten in some trouble, maybe have bumped their head once or twice, maybe need some loving from California, that Deshawn Jackson will be able to attract because of who he is, because of the connections that he has, because of the fact that he's from Long Beach, because of the fact that he could probably see himself in Ryan Pellum's situation, from the talent to the area that he's from, to maybe some of the crowd that he's hanging out with. Now, Deshawn Jackson never gotten in trouble. Let me make that clear. He's never gotten in trouble. But Deshawn Jackson has talked about the people that he's been around. It's been well documented. I remember he did that interview with Stephen A. Smith 15 years ago, whatever, 10, 15 years ago, about the crowd, the company that he keeps, and the things that were being written about him in the on ESPN websites and in the national papers and in the Philadelphia papers about his entourage and what they were affiliated and if he was affiliated and all these things. So he can probably see himself in Ryan Pellum a lot. Probably knows Ryan Pellum and his family very well. Once again, Deshawn Jackson is from Long Beach. Ryan Pellum is from Long Beach. Ryan Pellum's father coaches at Milliken. Deshawn Jackson was coaching in Long Beach at Wilson last year. Like all of these guys more than likely either know each other or related or close family friends, all of these things. And now that type of talent is headed to Delaware State. Granted, it's another skill position, not a lineman, right? Like I think Delaware State has some really, really talented skill players because of the imports they were able to bring from California and the connections that they have in California. But Ryan Pellum, top athlete, headed to Delaware State. He only got 2 weeks to learn the playbook before the first game. But I promise you that they're going to find a way. If he's as talented as his star ranking showed, as the fact that he was at Oregon, they're going to find a way to get him the ball. And this is just another big-time weapon for D-Jack in the Delaware State Hornets for the 2025 season. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Ryan Pellum, 4-star wide receiver from California via Oregon transfer, is headed to Delaware State. My name is Jeff Lightsy Jr. This is the Victor Formation Sports Show right here on Jeff Lightsy Jr. YouTube, Facebook, wherever you get your content. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button, like, share, subscribe before you get out of here. Also, you can follow me on Instagram at Jeff Lightsy Jr., all one word, at JeffLightsyJr, or on X at JLightsy7, or on X at JLightsy7. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you next time. Peace.